Now making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Ali Omar, 5'10", 155 pounds, fighting out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Hard Drive MMA. In our pre-fight conversation, Omar made sure to mention that he was excited to be fighting on a big show like Caged Aggression 20, and I always kind of sit back and think, you know, is it harder, or are there more nerves when you're fighting at a big show like this?
I mean, it depends on, the level-headedness of the fighter. Some guys can let it go to their head, and some guys, it's like fighting in their backyard, man. It's just an everyday thing. But I've definitely seen Caged Aggression put the pressure on a lot of guys, and you see them cracking here.
Yeah, I mean, you see the lights, you see the setup, you hear the ridiculous amount of fans that we have in here tonight, and I've never fought before, but I would imagine that adds a little bit of pressure, but also adds a lot of fun.
It's a premier mixed martial arts show, JD.
Yes, it is, in every sense of the word.
Yes, top of the line.
Another highly set up by matchmaker, Mr. Everything for Caged Aggression MMA, Mike Goodwin. Really excited to see this matchup between Ali Omar and Brandt Cooper.
And these guys have already faced off in kickboxing.
Right. And Omar got the win, so.
Yeah, and and it was a pretty decisive win too, if I remember correctly. Taking nothing away from Brandt Cooper, but Omar, he also has some ground credentials that may be flying under the radar here.
And now making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Brandt the Beast Cooper, 6'1", 155 pounds, fighting out of Moline, Illinois, and Midwest Martial Arts Group.
And Cooper's no slouch. I'm not taking anything away from this kid. I guarantee he's showing up in shape, ready to fight. He's gritty, he's tough, and he's got power in his hands. I think we're going to see a good war on the feet.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine this one going to the ground, but you kind of expect it to stand up, and then of course it goes right to the ground.
Stand up and box with you until I don't like it anymore.
Yep. So if we have an MMA fight right now, we had a kickboxing match. Would the next be like WWE style wrestling for the trifecta?
It would have to be. I was hoping maybe to see an old school Indian leg wrestling match or something cool like that. Not many people know this, but our very own Bruce Allen, the head referee around here, he's actually the 1987 World Indian Leg Wrestling Champion.
Two-time champion.
2 times, back in 86 and 87. Very impressive.
All right, RiverCenter, our next bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 155 1/2 pounds. He trains at Hard Drive MMA. Joining us from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Ali Omar. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighed in at 156 1/2 pounds. He trains at MMAG. Joining us from Moline, Illinois, Brandt the Beast Cooper.
Ali Omar fighting out of your red corner. Brandt the Beast Cooper fighting out of your blue corner. The boss, Bruce Allen, is your referee for tonight's action. Jeremy J.D. Dorsey on commentary, along with the henchman, Jordan Hinman, and we've lost a commentary partner?
No, he's over there. I see him. He's in the corner. He's in the corner.
Yeah, he's Brandt's cornerman. Okay.
Yep. And this fight's popping off right from the get-go. Good exchange by both guys.
Yeah, both guys should be very familiar with each other's styles.
Nice switching stances by Omar. Nice. That's very technical stuff there. He caught the kick and then he hooked the foot and got a nice takedown off a straight punch, man. That's textbook
And just
stuff.
like we said, it was going to be stand up for 3 rounds, right?
Right. And easily pounce into a mounted triangle position. And that's good cage awareness. He knew that Cooper was slipping out of that, and instead of engaging in a furthermore grappling to tire you down, he just went ahead and stood up and then lands a sweep. Oh man.
Another sweep takedown right there by Omar.
Omar's stand-up just appears to be a step or two above Cooper's, and I know Brandt really prides himself on his stand-up, and he should. He's got very heavy hands and he can finish fights, but it seems that Omar is just a step ahead of him and a bit quicker, looks strong.
And it's a little surprising that Omar is comfortable enough to try to take Cooper down twice already.
I think he's reacting off of that. I don't know if it's really a premeditated thing, considering he, after the attempted triangle attempt, he's just letting him up. I think he is just well prepared, and when certain things happen, that's his instincts, and Cooper's really starting to turn it on. He's landed some few shots of his own. You can't count this kid out ever.
Oh no, of course not.
And see, that was a Russian by strikes by Cooper and just a level change by Omar. I mean, in a big slam. And into a side control position by Omar.
Both of these guys look really cool, really calm on their back.
Cooper's trying to do a good job of alleviating the pressure by Omar by framing off of with his forearm onto Omar's head.
Trying to bounce off the cage.
North-south position by Omar.
Head up.
Sounded like a big shot landed right there. He's over here in front of us.
Nice.
Question mark cage.
Hands up. Nice. Combos. It's combos.
Just misses with the spinning roundhouse kick. There it is, into the round. I think Cooper just flipped him off. He didn't like that kick. I'm interested to see how the second round plays out. I think you're going to see Cooper probably turn it up a little bit more and put some combinations together. He's got to do something to slow down Ali.
Yeah, really impressed by Omar. Definitely comfortable being on the ground. Really sharp and crisp with his strikes. And of course, you sort of expect that coming from somebody who has an extensive kickboxing background. So
coming from hard drive, I mean, he's looks like phenomenal shape. He's not breathing too heavy. He's throwing it together a lot of volume. And he looks like he's still ready to go. Is all right until you see something like this, and then it puts a limelight kind of on the levels. Good hip switch there. It's a feint. Cooper feinted with his legs. Ooh, lands right out the liver. Spin kicks are nasty. Inside hook kick. And he's just got a lot of tools. Good shots to the body. Looking for a possible Darce or guillotine here. And he's looking up, or Omar is looking up from the ground, and he's getting direction from his corner right here. We got Mark Tong Vang MTV. He's in his corner along with Dave Scherzer. These guys have been around the block once or twice, so they know what they're talking about. Oh, and he's got a Darce hooked up here. Let's see if he can finish it. And he just abandons it. He didn't like what was going on. He didn't want to work very hard. I mean, this is a young kid. He has a lot of potential. He's listening well. He's going through a bunch of different things.
Put your knees to his body.
And you have to wonder if Cooper is going to be able to sort of solve the puzzle at this point.
They did a good job of under bumping and coming out the back there, but
Control that head. You got that head.
another Darce attempt here. And it looks pretty deep.
That one is
He's going to look to hook the leg and really squeeze.
Hey, there you go. Elbows together.
Yep, Cooper looks like he's fighting hard to hold on.
Bring your right knee to his head. Right knee up.
I don't think he's going to
sliding out a little bit too. Nice job by Cooper to get out of there.
I just think Omar wasn't very
Comfortable with it.
well, I mean, I just don't think he knew quite how to finish it. I think
right.
he's a very sharp kid and that he knows a lot. But, yeah, he was just unable to finish that.
And that's what you get by rounds, you know.
And Cooper did a great job by being gritty. A lesser man probably would have tapped out, but he finds himself in a rear naked choke here. And a good escape by Cooper if he can get up just a little behind. Omar's conditioning is awesome.
Nice job by Cooper right there.
Absolutely. I mean, he's in this fight every bit. His conditioning is very impressive as well because he's still standing here. He's still coming forward. He just got out of a crazy battle, a couple different tough submissions.
Yeah, come up with 10 seconds left in this round.
Marches right back to his
In the
corner.
round 2, yeah.
Very entertaining fight.
Definitely. Cooper is going to have to
He's going to
probably
have to
turn
finish
it up a little bit.
Well,
even
no,
more.
he's going to have to finish the fight if he wants to win it. And I mean, easier said than done.
Definitely. Yeah, really impressed by what I've seen from Omar so far.
Absolutely. I mean, Cooper just doesn't seem to have an answer anywhere that this kid is taking him. He can't get his timing going because Omar is throwing so much at him that, I mean, you have to deflect these shots. You have to try to, minimize those, and he just won't stop throwing. He keeps kicking, he keeps punching. Every time Cooper tries to punch, the kid wants to wrestle.
It's not like it's a situation where Cooper isn't trying, or you think
absolutely not.
That he's not giving his maximum effort. He's trying as hard as he can. But
you can tell by the finger at the end of the first round the kid's pissed off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He wants to do something, and it's just Omar is very overwhelming. You got to find a way to slow him down. You got to go to the body or try to take his legs out from underneath him to keep him off you. But he's adapting so well. He's a good mixed martial artist. He goes from striking to wrestling very fluently, and it's all about transitions, baby.
Here we are with round 3. Let's see if Cooper's able to mount a big-time comeback here.
He's got a sweet Taekwondo stance. I love it. He's very sideways. You can tell he likes to kick, but Cooper just looked like he landed 2 or 3 punches.
And I don't know if it's just a little bit of fatigue from Omar, but he's kind of telegraphing a little bit of some of
the head. He's got to be careful with that. Ooh.
Hands up. Back at him. Combos. Come on. Let those hands go, Ali. Stay strong with the strikes.
Yeah, this might be a nice little opportunity for Cooper right now.
I think it's the best opportunity he's had this fight so far to land some strikes. But he landed a good body kick, but Omar caught it and just swept him. And
posture up. Posture up. Posture up.
Cooper looks to be trying to lock in a body triangle. Isn't quite able to get it so far.
Yeah, Omar wants to create some space like he is, and land some big strikes. He's got Cooper's head pinned up against the cage. Cooper's in a bad spot, but it looks like he's working on an armbar or something here. And I like his ideas here. Ooh. Just a snapping straight kick to the face. Breaks away.
Big shot there by Cooper.
This might be Cooper's best chance to finish this fight. We have not seen, and he's fully mounted. We have not seen Omar. Is he gassed? Oh my.
What a comeback. Can you believe that?
At a loss of
Can you
words.
believe that?
I don't.
Yeah, we definitely need a third fight. We need to run this back right now.
Absolutely.
Right now.
And that's what being tough gets you. The kid was never out in his book. He was still fighting. And look at the classiness of Omar. He's over there thanking that guy's corner, man. He's giving them 5s, man. That was a brutal ending. That was insane.
Yep.
And a beautiful fight. That was oh man.
Oh, and this is gonna be a trilogy. I can tell you that already. We're gonna get a third fight somehow, some way,
That
somewhere.
was so
Probably in the Cage Aggression Octagon. Incredible fight there, man. Just incredible guts. Omar has his head down a little bit right now, but he should not hold his head down at all, man.
I would be upset too. He literally had a minute until he won the fight, and
I'm really impressed by Omar, though. I mean, all the tools in the world, everything. He has it all.
Absolutely, and he's a young kid. He has nothing to be upset about. Cooper, man, what a cat, yo.
What guts, determination, heart.
Absolutely.
By Brandt the Beast
That's
Cooper,
what
man.
won this fight. One mistake. He's kind of a veteran in this cage.
Yeah, for sure.
He's been
Ladies
there.
and gentlemen, your referee Bruce Allen has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds into round 3, declaring your winner by knockout, Brandt the Beast Cooper.